Greetings, folks. Team Mark back for another drive time. Real simple. White folks are asleep. Negroes are blind. I was engaged today in a sign waving, and when I was done, we met up at a little spot that I go to indulge in some adult libations. Yeah, I had myself a beer. And somebody came in and said, somebody's car out here has got a Ron Paul sign in it. They need to come and move it before it gets hit. And I said, well, that car belongs to me. And the individual came over and said, why are you supporting Ron Paul? I say, better yet, give me one reason why I shouldn't. Well, you ought to be voting for Obama, man. I said, why are you voting for Obama? Hey, just tell me why you voting for Ron Paul. I said, okay. I'll give you one reason, because I asked you for one reason, you didn't give it to me. But I'm going to go ahead and indulge you. One reason. NDAA. Obama has signed into law the ability for our U.S. soldiers to arrest U.S. citizens on American soil and hold them without due process. The taking away of our rights. The invalidating of posse comitatus. And he said, oh, no, man, we've been able to do that all along. And, of course, that pissed me off, and I lost my temper. And I said, you are an ignorant. Now I won't say what else I said. I went and found him, and I apologized. And I said, when you want to engage me, seriously, come with facts. Folk, there are some people that you just are not going to win. And what I have come to realize, for the most part, white Americans are simply asleep. They have the power to turn this around, but many of them won't because they are asleep. They have allowed us to get into this situation that we are in. Has the Negro helped? Yes. But many Negroes are just simply blind. See, there's a difference in being asleep and being blind. The deal with the white folks is they have trusted other white folks to mind the shop. Negroes, the screwing can be right in front of their face and they still won't see it. Case in point, those that follow what I call swindlers ministries. Eddie Long got his little program where he's being crowned king. The fact that there were Negroes in there cheering and carrying on ought to tell you something. Blind followers. And somebody wrote an article about it saying that you can't blame them because they've been taught all their lives not to question, to simply follow through faith. You'd be hard pressed to find any sermon that I have ever preached where I have said pick up the Bible and read it for yourself. So I went to my mother as an example and tried to present to her why she should no longer vote for Obama. Didn't want to hear it. My mom ain't got a dog in the fight, folks. My mom is 77 years old. She's worked her life and she's set, doing what she needs to do, and ain't worried about a thing. She's going to vote for Obama. My mother is blind. Yes, and I love her. But the fact of the matter is my mother is blind. Obama means her no good whatsoever. Nor does any of those guys on the GOP ticket, with the exception of Ron Paul. And most whites, again, are simply asleep. White America could turn this around tomorrow by sending those bastards home. But I fear that many of them won't. It is what it is. But I shall keep on doing what I do. I shall keep on fighting the good fight. I shall keep on speaking for freedom. And I shall keep on supporting Ron Paul, no matter how many fools approach me uninformed and without an instance. And just one other thing I want to throw in. how it amazes me how we missed the point, and this is why we miss it even with Ron Paul. I did a video about a black man that was attacked here in Atlanta who was a homosexual. And I talked about, the point of the video was how much attention that it got because he was a homosexual. But most of the comments on the video were about the fact that in the video I mentioned that I believe that homosexuality is a choice. That was not the point of the video. The point of the video was the fact of all the national attention that it has received, and only because he is a homosexual. Negroes get killed and stomped to death in some black neighborhood every single damn day, and homosexuals don't say a goddamn word about it. But yet and still, this gets media attention. And in my video, everybody focusing on about what I said about it being a choice. That's why America is so screwed the hell up. Everybody focusing on the wrong goddamn thing. And I'm telling you, I am pissed off. I want to curse. I want to say to these sons of bitches, I'm just T-Mod out. Till next time.